Right guys, sorry about this, my camera was out of position. Right, excuse the mess. Right, so this is just a quick update on the channel. Right, so might not be no more gaming for a few days, I'm afraid to say, because I'm going to be a little bit more busier indoors. My cat has been a pain in the arse, and she's been scratching the door frame for last year, and it got really bad, and there's quite big grooves. I've had to go out and buy some putty to repair the door frame, and not only that, I'm waiting for some cat spray stuff to come through today. So I don't want to do it, the door frame until I get this cat spray. Plus the putty, when I actually do the door frame, it's going to probably take a day or two to dry off, and that's going to be a bit of an issue because the cat's going to be in and out, and she still might scratch the frame and get putty in the paws and whatnot. And I don't really want to be doing that. So I'm going to keep an eye on the cat a bit more and have the door open so I can see what she's doing. Because usually she does go in the hallway, to have a nap sometimes, unless she's on the chair behind me or on the windowsill. But she has been a bit of a pain, clawing onto the actual door frames. So I've got to repair that. And then later, once she's dried off, I'm going to be painting all the doors in my flat because they are kind of like dirty and they need washing down before I paint them. I've just been out to get some like teal blue colour kind of paint because I don't really like white doors all the time. You can see like the fingerprints and dirt and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be painting on my doors, my front door, my bedroom door, my kitchen door, my bathroom door, my living room door, my front door. I don't think I've got enough paint, but I can always go and get some more paint later anyway because I've got plenty of it. It took me about an hour, about 40 minutes trying to find what paint I needed. But I'm definitely going to be painting in here within the next 2 to 3 days. I say the first thing is I've got to repair the door frame because of the cat. She has actually got a scratch frame. She does need a new one, but she still uses that one sometimes. But I need to get a new one next month, and then hopefully that will deter her from like scratching the door frames like she normally does. Even when she's got the scratch frame, she'll still scratch the door frame. But I'm waiting for some cat spray to come through Amazon today, actually. It's supposed to deter animals, cats and dogs, from chewing and scratching things, but nothing's guaranteed, not in this world anyway. So tomorrow I'll be doing the repair work on the door frame. It's about that long, where she's going like that. So I need to repair that, let that dry off. Once it's dried, I'm going to be like washing down the doors while I'm waiting for that putty dry off. And then once I've washed the doors down, I'm going to be doing some painting. The only thing is I do suffer with asthma, so like paint fumes might kick off my asthma attack. But I do have, there's paper masks, so I'm going to be like doubling them up, putting 2 on when I do my painting, and having some doors open, and like the kitchen and the living room and the bathroom doors open and let air in, so the smell of the paint can get out a lot quicker. So painting will probably be starting on Thursday. Tomorrow, there is a car boot fair, but it's going to be raining in the morning apparently, and that might deter some people from going to the car boot fair to sell. Now, I did go to the charity shop and picked up this bunch of games here. And they actually sold them cheaper yesterday, funny enough. When I went there a couple of weeks ago, I picked up 20 games and I was asking £1 each for them. But when I went to the charity shop yesterday to check out what they had, I was doing 3 for £1. So I thought, oh, right, I'm definitely going to get some of those. I didn't know they were 3 for £1. I thought they're still going to be like £1 each. And I came like 15 now. And I said, "I still £1 each." He goes, "No, they've gone down. Doing them 3 for £1." I thought, whoa, So I picked up 15 games and another movie. I think in total it cost me £15.50 total. So I got some games from the charity shop yesterday. Then I went to another charity shop and they had 2 PlayStation 4 games, Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us Remastered. I got those 2 for £2 each. And the Last of Us Remastered trading is worth £8 in CEX. But I'm going to keep mine anyway. I'm not going to be doing a lot of trading with CEX anyway because I just don't have much that I really wanted. I was saving up for the backward compatible PlayStation 3. But no, people are saying, well, why wouldn't a PlayStation 3 when you can go out and get a PlayStation 1 or 2 or 3 and some of them will be backward compatible anyway. You can play PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 3 sometimes, or you can play PlayStation 1 on PlayStation 2 consoles. And something we can do. So I have picked up 2 PlayStation 3 compatible from the car boot fair, but they don't seem to work. And I was going to take one apart again to do the heat gun on the memory chips and the processors, but I've not done that yet. I keep meaning to do it, but I can't be bothered to it. And I'm not too fussed on when I do it, to be honest with you. I'll do it when I want to do it. I did pick up, an Xbox One and an Xbox OG, the original Xbox, last week, and they both work. That's the second Xbox One I've picked up that actually bloody works. It just needs a clean on the inside, all round actually, to be honest with you. It needs a good clean round. And it's still actually got the void sticker on those 2. The Xbox original has been opened and messed around with, but it does work. The only thing that didn't work on it was the CD drive, and I've watched a few videos on that. And apparently it's a little rubber band, and I took the band off, stuck in hot water, took it out again, dried it off, put it on, and the CD drive works on it now. So that was good news. I did give that a bit of a clean up as well. And I've been messing around, trying to get some CDs working, cleaned up for my own collection, or to pass on to CEX. Now I'm not going to worry about getting backward compatible for now. If I take stuff at CEX and get credit notes for them, then I will do. But I want to start building up my PlayStation 4 and my Xbox X and Xbox One collection a little bit more, because I don't have that many games for them. So I want to start building those collections up. I think I've got about £60 in credits with CX still at the moment. So if I come across games which I don't really want, then I will trade them in if there's a trade value with them, because I don't want to have too many consoles laying around anyway, and I do have a lot of consoles laying around. Apart from the 2 non-working PlayStation 3s, I've got my original Xbox One is sitting up there on top of a box. I've got 2 original. Well, I've got another 2 PlayStation 1s that work in the living room. I picked up half a dozen Wii consoles the other week. They all work with the power supplies and the cables. The only thing I didn't get was the controllers, so I need to find the controllers for them. So I'm going to pick them up cheap. Now, I have noticed that on CEX, they will buy in a Wii console, a remote, power supplies and that, but they're only offering 12 quid. You can get a lot more, by putting them on eBay. So that's what I might try to start doing, is like bundling up, a Wii console with one remote, say like 3 or 4 games, to the console. The silver long like Wi-Fi bar thing, and see if I can get like 30 quid each of them, kind of thing. Because I've got the Wii console bloody cheap anyway. I only paid like £22 for a working Xbox One and 5 Wii consoles the other week. I do want to try to find some cheap handheld ones as well, actually, and bundle up some Nintendo games with a console. I did have a Wii console, not a Wii console. I did have a Game Boy console, but I sold it to CX. I've done a trading, got about 33 quid for it. So, but I'm going to be doing some more, disc cleaning, instead of like, the game. I will still be doing gaming, but I'll probably stick one game up every 2 or 3 days, because I've got so much to do in here. I can't even be bothered to do a lot of these at the moment, so I need to do that door frame. I've just been out and bought paint so I can do some decorating here. My doors need a good scrub down, dried off. I don't like having these white doors because they get too dirty too quickly. So I bought some like blue teal kind of blue paint. So I bought that and some paint brushes. So I'm going to be doing some decorating this week as well. The only thing is, like, my asthma can play up. So, I need to have windows open, doors open that are ajar. I'm going to have to wear like 2 or 3 face masks in hope that won't, affect my asthma. And I'm going to actually keep, an asthma pump on me at all time in case it does affect me. The first door I'm going to be doing is probably my front door. And then I'm going to be doing like the living room door, kitchen door, bathroom door, and then this door. Well, actually, it might be the front door, bedroom door, kitchen, bathroom, then living room. I know I ain't got enough paint for it because I only bought 1 tin of paint. So I'm going to take it, take my time. And if I need new paint, then I'll go and buy another tin of paint. I bought a tin, like, it was about that big actually. It said 22 quid. I didn't want to spend too much money on, like, paint and paint brushes. He said £22, but when I went to the checkout, they rang it up at £17. So there's a discount on it at the moment. And I'm hoping, like, that'll stay like that until next month, because I know I'm going to probably need another tin of that paint next month. But I'm only going to be painting the doors. I'm not going to paint any walls at the moment. The only wall I might paint, if I decide to paint it, will be the bathroom. And that'll probably be the same colour as what I'm going to paint the door. So, I've got a lot of work to do, I've also got to start sorting out the cupboard in the hallway, and get rid of a lot of shit in there. There's a lot of empty boxes in there, which need to be chucked away. The only reason why there's empty boxes in there is I'm one of those people who don't like to throw the box away in case, like, let's say I buy something. Say I buy a clock radio, and I'm using that clock radio, and suddenly that clock radio goes down, or I want to resell the clock radio, but I put it in the original box. That's the reason I keep the original boxes. So if I'm going to sell it can go either back in the original box, or if I have to send it back, it goes in the original box. I know some people, like, if they go and buy something, they throw the box straight away, and if it breaks down, then they've got to find another box to put it in to send it off. So that's the reason why I keep the original boxes. But if I know I'm going to keep something out all the time, and I know that it's not going to break down within 5 minutes, then fair enough. I can throw the box away. Now up there on the wardrobe, I've got lots of boxes up there. In the hallway, I know I've got lots of boxes in there. So, and those boxes I can use to store stuff away with as well. So that's another reason why I've got lots of boxes everywhere. Now in the living room, I've got games like this in boxes sitting on the floor. I've got consoles sitting on the floor. My living room's so filled up, it's unbelievable. I can't even get out to the patio door to hang washing out. I've got one of those like metal clothes hanger things, and when I do my washing, I just shove the stuff on there and let it like hang dry in the living room, because it does dry out in the living room. It takes a couple of days, but at least it dries out. And my washing machine doesn't leave like that much water on my clothes after it finishes. It's not dripping. It's kind of like semi-dry, but you still need to dry your clothes out. So I've got so much stuff in here, it's unbelievable. And I do need to do a lot of like sorting out, cleaning, throwing stuff out, taking stuff down to the charity shop which I don't really need. I used to do a little bit of dumpster diving as well and bringing stuff home, especially electronics, because I wanted to learn a bit more about electronics, but now I can throw that stuff away because I don't really need it. Now I've got radios. I still got a brand new TV, which has got a problem. It kind of like keeps giving me overheating error. So I had to take that out of here and swap it over another TV, but it's still in there. And I think the only reason why it's overheating because the heat wasn't getting ventilated enough from the back of the TV. It was like that far away from the wall, and you need to have it further out so it's not overheating. So once I get the living room sorted out, I can have that TV on a TV stand or something, and then just like have another. Well, I want to put like most of my gaming stuff in there eventually. I'll have my internet in there still, but I also want to try to get the internet connected in the living room so I can do my gaming in there. I've got like a recliner in there and a settee that folds out into a bed. So if I get too lazy to come in here to sleep, be my original bedroom, I can always just lay on the settee and fall asleep, kind of thing. Especially if I had a long night gaming or something. But gaming is going to be kind of like lowered a little bit. I try to get at least 1 or 2 games out a week to live stream. Or if I don't fancy live stream, I just like do an hour offline and then like release it later. But the gaming will be like minimal at the moment until I get some of this stuff sorted out. It's just like I need to do it. But every time I start doing stuff in the living room, them bleeding kids upstairs start banging around and like making a lot of noise, and it kind of like makes me lose my concentration in what I'm doing. And I don't like listening to the noise, and I'm thinking, well, if I'm hearing it in upstairs, I can't be bothered to be in this room and listen to all that noise. So I stop what I'm doing, and I either come in here or I go out. And because of that, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be cutting the noise down because I have reported her. But, it's like one thing. They say they're going to kind of be quiet and cut the noise down. They may be quiet and cut the noise down for a couple of days or a couple of weeks or maybe a month or so, and then something starts up again. I've got a number, and because I did report her at one time, she came down and apologised and said, look, take my number if the noise, gets too, unbearable for you. let me know. Just text me, and I'll keep. I'll tell the kids to cut the noise down. But she don't realise that although she knows I've got mental health issues, she doesn't give a shit. And I'm not going to keep wasting my money texting her, telling her to cut the noise down. So sometimes when it gets very noisy, I have to go out. And if I'm going out, it stops me from doing what I need to be doing. As it is when I go to bed at night, I put earplugs in because they wake up around about 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier, and they're just banging around. And it cuts out the noise quite a lot. But if you got that one or two loud bangs, I hear it and wakes me up. So during the daytime, I can't be bothered to play any games. I'm just too bloody tired, and I have to put the earbuds back in and hopefully try and get some more sleep. Or if I need to go out and do some shopping, that's what I normally do, go out and do some shopping. Or, like on a Wednesday or a Saturday, I might be up early enough so I won't hear the noise because I'll go to the car boot field or something. But so, I have got a lot of stuff to do. So the gaming will be a little bit less for the next week or two, maybe a bit longer. I'll try to get at least 1 or 2 games up each week. But for now, that's it. The reason that there ain't going to be so much gaming in the next week or two. Sorting out the cupboard in the hallway. Fixing the door frame, thanks to the cat with her claws. Doing some painting and decorating. And if I can get the cupboard in the hallway sorted out and get some space in there, then I can start putting some of the junk from the living room into the hallway cupboard and make a little bit more space in the living room, because I want to try to get some shelving in there, like the bookcases, or you can get like cases, the book kind of cases which you can put DVDs in. I want to get a couple of those eventually and start kind of like putting all my games up on there, because at the moment all my games are on the floor or in boxes or in carrier bags in the living, sitting on the floor at the moment, or piled on top of each other. So that's the reason I'm going to be taking a little bit more time out just to do some sorting out and decorating and general cleaning. So cheers watching, and I'll catch you whenever next. Bye for now.